What is up, you guys? It's your boy, Mr. Spiffy, and welcome to part 3 of my video review of Silicon Hills Mobile Mechanics. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Be sure to give it a like and a share to spread awareness. And, all right, so yeah, at the end of the last call, like I said, I started to really sympathize for the guy, and I decided, what was this, the third or fourth time that, hey, I'll give this guy a benefit of the doubt. Because I pointed out about the throttle position sensor being quoted for 2.5 hours, I think. And even he was like, whoa, what's that? Like, and if you look up that video, look, 1997 Nissan hardbody throttle position sensor replacement. I promise you that video is probably under 10 minutes long. And the job itself is probably less than 5. I've done that on the truck myself, so that's how I knew it didn't take that long. But hey, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, wipe the slate clean. Let's see what he quoted me for, or what the invoice is quoting me for now. Give him a chance to correct it, review it, and send me a proper invoice. And so first thing I notice is the $1,190 for vehicle diagnosis. I have never heard about that in my life. And I actually used to work at an auto shop. Shout out Lone Star and Bastrop. But excuse me. So yeah, go ahead and pause. Check this out if you need to. There is no actual repairs covered in this. Oh yeah, and $100 labor. And so here's the invoice with a more in-depth itemized bill. And so you can check there what it says, what your diagnosis includes, basic diagnosis stuff, and then what this service does not include: repairs or parts replacement. That's exactly what I wanted. Why wouldn't you fix the car? Why wouldn't you work on it? Oh, it's entirely just a diagnosis. So you're going to hear this in my voice, the disappointment, as I'm reviewing this, and just keep that in mind. Here's the call. They're not edited,
I'll send
by the
that
way.
updated invoice to you.
Okay, let me. Okay.
Alrighty. Thank you for your patience, brother.
All right. Yeah, I'll let me review this, and then I'll discuss it with my wife, and I'll give you a call back and let you know what we're
Yes,
moving
sir.
forward with. All right.
Yes, sir. And if you still need that payment plan, let me know. We can set it up so you pay that $650 today and then $650 in 2 weeks.
Okay. All right. I'll give you a call back here shortly.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mechanics, refrigerant.
I was just speaking with the gentleman on my invoice that he just sent me.
Yes, sir.
So I had already paid for a vehicle diagnosis with Alex, and the invoice that he just sent me is for $1,190 for a vehicle diagnosis. And it does not include anything about repair on this quote. So I'm wondering, what is the reasoning behind that, and I guess the justification for the price.
Yeah, let me see if I can get him on the phone for you, okay?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm reviewing this invoice that you just sent me, and in the invoice it doesn't entail anything about repairs. It's another diagnosis invoice. It says prepaid mobile service fee $0, vehicle diagnosis $1,190, and that's verbatim the email or the text that was included in the first email um, for the initial diagnosis that I had already paid for. So what it looks like this invoice is for $1,290 for another diagnosis, not including any repair, is what this exactly looks like.
Okay, so the reason for that is once we find the issue, then we know what to repair it. So remember, we're still in the diagnosis phase. You feel me? So we say diagnosis and repair because once we find the issue, we will repair it. Like, let's say that we find the issue and it's a melted wire towards the back, hidden within like 500 other wires. Then we just splice the wire and we just repair it and then you're back on your way. But if it's so basically we just got to find the issue first before we can tell you exactly what the repair is. But if we find the issue during step two and it's something that we can fix during step two, then your price doesn't change. It's only if we have to go into step three that your price will change from what it is now. But this covers your repair and your diag if the repair can be contained within step two.
Okay, can you send me an invoice that says exactly that? Because if I agree to this invoice, uh, you'd be allowed to
Okay.
just do a
I,
diagnosis.
no, 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 it's okay. It's okay. I understand what you mean. You don't have to be that technical with us, brother. We're not gonna betray you. We're not gonna do you wrong. But I do understand. I do understand. So give me 1 second, okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead and refresh the invoice.
Okay. Let's see. It was another email that you'd sent, or because this link
No,
sends me to
you
the
can
same invoice.
say that again.
The for the same is it where it says download invoice. It sends me to the
Yeah, yeah,
same.
it's the same. It's the same link from earlier.
Okay, and then I'm not sure if it's not refreshing on my end. It still says what this service does not include repair or parts replacements, routine maintenance services, in-depth assembly, disassembly, or advanced teardown.
Wait, where does it say that?
Right at the bottom of the first page of the invoice, right under where it says what your diagnosis includes, full vehicle system scan, diagnostic trouble code, electrical systems check.
Oh, that. That's the description. That's just a description. That's not. You can ignore that part. Read the actual with the check marks, and with the check marks is specific to your job. The that long part, that's just what we have on these items. It's a square thing. It's not specific to your job. Like when most of our customers call in and we put vehicle diagnosis as their item, that applies. But this is a unique situation, so don't worry about that. And again, you don't have to be too technical. We're going to get you taken care of. All of these phone calls are recorded. And in Texas, your word is your handshake. Your legally binding handshake.
Yeah, it looks like I'm looking at the same document. Let me see if I can. I don't think I'm looking at the updated one.
Okay. Um,
Are you able to send it through another
can
email,
you
or is the
can you
same?
read can you read the full item description of vehicle diagnosis for me to make sure that
Okay.
we're
So
on the same one?
vehicle diagnosis, it says get clear, accurate answers about your vehicle's condition, whether you're dealing with
Yeah,
warning
skip
lights,
that part. Skip that part.
and then under what it says, what your diagnosis includes, what your service does not include, and then on step two, it says perform advanced voltage continuity resistance testing. Use multimeter and circuit tracing equipment to isolate the exact location of the wiring fault. Separate the affected branch of the wiring harness from the rest of the circuit. Determine whether the fault is in the wiring, connector, or other component before repairs begin. And that's
And
all.
then continue reading.
It says this typically is the most time-consuming phase because the fault may be precisely located before the repairs can be made. And in many cases, the issue is identified and repaired during this stage.
All right, so that's what it is. Now I know, just like we were saying earlier, if you call for any other mechanical job, when you get off the phone, you want a certain. This is what I'm going to be paying. This is what I'm going to be looking for, etc. Right now, the majority of your work is going to just be us figuring out what the issue is. So we can't give you anything solid right now. All that we can say is if we find the repair during this stage, I mean, if we find the problem during this stage, we could fix it. But if we don't find the problem during this stage, we're going to have to dive deeper to find the issue.
Okay. Um,
And again, this is Texas. Your phone conversation and phone recordings are legally binding in courts. So you can hold me to my word. If we find the issue during stage two, we can fix it. Only thing that we can't fix is a problem within stage three because then we'll have to open everything up. And that's another ball game. I do not want it to get there because that means that our master technician will be spending more time on this job instead of serving our other customers.
Okay. Let me go over this a little bit more, and then I'll reach back out to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. So yeah, there you have it. As you can see, there he admits that they never actually found the issue. So I'm not sure what the diagnostic was that he gave me, because he admits several times that they're still in the diagnosis phase. Uh, and then he goes like he's adamant that, oh yeah, this is Texas, and in Texas, your word is your handshake. Like, dude, you've gone back on your own word like 4 times already. Like, you think I'm just gonna trust your word? He's real adamant to try to get me to just sign this or agree to this uh, invoice. Just on his word. Don't worry, we're not gonna take advantage of you. We're not gonna, screw you over or whatever. Just, oh yeah, you don't got to be so technical. Like, dude, like, yeah, I do. You've proven to me I got to be technical, because in every avenue you tried to do some sneaky stuff. So you hear the disappointment in my voice as the conversation goes on. Even like when he says he refreshes it, I refresh it, and it's to the exact same invoice. It's just, I'm like reading the diagnosis back to him, and it's like apparent that he doesn't even know what's on it. Like, he hasn't reviewed it himself because he's asking me about it, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, you could just ignore that part. That's not pertaining to your job." Just like really trying to sell it and really trying to get me into this, and I could tell, like, sorry guys, I'm not gonna spend $1,300 because I know 100% these guys are gonna screw me over and rip me off, and I will pay that $1,300 and be in the exact same position that I'm in right now. Thanks for tuning in. That's my review of Silicon Hills Mobile Mechanics. Like I said, be sure to like and share, subscribe for more videos, and yeah, that's it. Peace.